Hey everybody, welcome to episode 95 of the Not Joanna Eggs podcast. This week, Robin and I decided to do a commentary for the 2016 film Storks. It's a very entertaining movie if you've never seen it, but so you know, like, this commentary track is designed to be synced up with you watching the movie, so you'll need to have a copy of that available to sync it up with. We'll give you all the prompts for when to start syncing it up with your DVD, so that'll be in the commentary. But yeah, thank you guys so much for listening. We've got some other cool stuff coming up soon. And yeah, hope you guys dig this one. It's a freaking amazing movie. So yeah, thanks so much for listening and hope you like it. Take care. Bye. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Not Joanna Eggs podcast. I'm Tracy.
And I'm Robin.
And this week we are doing something just a little bit more chill, I guess.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because Robin's about to head back for schools, so we decided to do a commentary one again because we haven't done this in a hot minute, and I really liked it when we did Rescuers Down Under.
Oh yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Do we ever do one for Goofy Movie? If we haven't, we should.
Yeah, that could be our next.
We should do that today.
We could.
We could do that. Okay.
Peek behind the curtain.
Pay no attention to that pan behind the curtain. Also, I'm staring at my cat, and she's very cute.
She is.
But yeah, so we decided to do another commentary episode just because they're usually pretty fun. They're kind of like just freeform, and we decided to do Storks this time, which is the movie that we completely slept on when it initially came out,
absolutely.
and then when we reviewed it, we loved it, and we're just like, fuck it, we may as well talk about it. So we decided to do this as a commentary just because I think there's a lot of things that the humor in this is so rapid fire, and then it's a lot easier to comment on it when we're actually like watching it. So, and also it's just a good time.
Yeah.
So so we wanted to just let you know that how we're going to be timing this is that right now the Warner Brothers logo has appeared. So if you're watching this on a DVD or whatever format you've got, it's about 5 seconds in, so it should be just when the Warner Brothers logo appears. With the sheen thing is just about to start going over it before it turns into the Warner Animation Group logo. So we'll do a brief countdown just so you can get your DVD or whatever up to speed, and then we'll let you know when we start doing the recording. So I'm attempting to do this on Kent's Xbox, and I hope it will time out fine. Yep. I'm sure it'll be okay. But yeah, all right, so we'll do a countdown. So this is starting from about 5 seconds in with the Warner Brother logo. 3, 2, 1. Okay. All right. And here's the thing is that, like, after seeing the trailer for Scoob, I was just because the instant I found out that Warner Animation Group is going to be behind it, I'm like, oh, that looks so cool.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Love these.
They put a lot more work into this than they probably had to, and that's why I like it, because like I forget if this was written by Phil Lord and Chris Miller, but it definitely has their whole atmosphere about it.
Yeah, I think it has their fingerprints on it. I don't remember if they wrote it.
I'm checking right
now. But I think they did.
I feel like they did.
Well, because I think when we were watching
it... Yeah, they did. Yeah, of course they were on this. Oh, man.
Well, because that was the thing. When we watched it the first time, we were like, God, this is so funny. We love this a lot. And then we got to the credits, and we're like, that's why. Yeah,
well, and because they have a very distinct kind of humor, too, where it's like, it's both dry, and it's very intelligent, but it's stupid, you know?
Yeah.
In a weird, like, almost like how Mel Brooks does his comedy, where, like, a lot of the jokes, they can seem kind of broad and dumb, but the real joke is, like, being in on what they're making fun of. Yeah. So, and that's why, and also it is weird to see storks that have teeth.
Yeah, those human teeth.
But I guess they had to do it because, you know, for some of these.
So, for example, it works here because we're looking at, like, oh god. Like, it's obviously, it's, like, super cartoony, but, like, for example...
Yeah, and also they don't always have them. It's like they kind of
they're there when convenient.
Well, it was sort of like with Lilo from Lilo and Stitch too, because like they didn't always give her teeth when she was usually talking. It was just gums, but then oh god, this is how it feels when you get something from Amazon.
Yeah. My favorite joke was the same-day delivery.
Yeah.
I click a button and I begin a chain of, like, human exploitation that gives me a package in a few hours.
I mean, yeah, this is, and after seeing stuff like, because there's a few of the, I almost call it dispensaries, there's a few Amazon dispatch locations, because not too terribly far from where I live, there's actually just storage for Amazon Prime vans at the abandoned Sears, which I was
That's
like,
amazing.
I mean, they got to use that real estate, I guess. So
yeah, well, and also
it is kind of horrifying though. They're treated with such reverence here, but it's like you actually go to one of them, it's just like, man, everyone's really depressed.
Yeah,
but
yeah, it's fucked up.
Yeah, a little bit. But I like that. I don't generally enjoy Andy Samberg, just in general, because I can find him kind of irritating.
I think he, God, I hate him.
Yeah, Pigeon Toadie's annoying, and I feel like he's only kind of here because there was a. I guess the actor was in a Nickelodeon series at one point, and I'm just like, I suppose that was part of the reason to appeal to it, but this wasn't produced by Nickelodeon. This is strictly Warner Brothers.
Yeah, so I don't know what he's doing here.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but anyway, you were saying.
Oh,
I think we were talking about Andy Samberg, love-hate relationship.
I like him, but it took watching a lot of Brooklyn Nine-Nine to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Because his character in Brooklyn Nine-Nine is very well done in the sense that, he starts out as, basically this character.
Yeah, I was going to say, if he's similar to how Junior is, but...
Yeah, and he grows, and he ends up being, a totally different character.
Fair. Oh, God.
So he's really good. Oh, God.
Kelsey Grammer.
Just coming in and absolutely...
honestly, between... He's got a masochistic streak, too.
He really does. Those poor little birds.
I mean, I could have also seen Tim Curry doing this voice, too, because they do a whole lot of the exact same sort of...
Power
that is a power move. But yeah, God, Kelsey Grammer knocks it out of the park, because, at least from when I was a kid, he was definitely my favorite on The Simpsons, with Sideshow Bob and everything.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why. Just cause.
I mean, he's good, and, I think...
because, and also, he's not British, but it seems like he is. Oh, God.
The mind-blowing was, I think, the moment that sold us on this movie.
Yeah, because, that's within, 4 minutes of the movie starting.
Mm-hmm. God, that's great. Yeah, I do love Kelsey Grammer in this. I think if we'd had Tim Curry, there would have been even more chewing the scenery.
True. It's like both Kelsey Grammer and Tim Curry have become parodies of themselves by the kinds of roles that they end up getting in, but...
Yeah. Just a bit weird. What's the matter with you?
He does have kind of a Jeff Bezos tilt to him, too.
Oh, absolutely.
And just be like, look over your domain. Aw, poor orphan Tulip.
I know.
She really was, the breakout character from this that I remember. Because I remember seeing her same voice actor on Total Drama Island.
Yeah, that's
right. I liked her a lot, so... Because she almost, looks vaguely like the same character that she played in there, but... Oh, God.
My baby.
And Danny Trejo. Yeah, it's something about this entire cast is just phenomenal.
Yeah. Well, Danny Trejo, he's so great. I think I listened to an episode of The Sporkful where they interviewed him, and how he's an LA institution.
No, he really he apparently owns one of the best donut shops in LA.
Also, a great taco shop, or a great taco shop, I think.
Yeah, he just kind of ran with being able to make great food.
Yeah, well, and I guess the liberate the orphan tulip.
That's kind of a bummer. I was like, Tulip already has so little to do. This is them clearly trying to eat. That was obviously a 3D shot too, but at the same time, I don't mind it.
No, well, I love it because it just gets such a weird. Why is he doing this?
And it also implies that he's got an entire just a crate, just a ton of these birds.
Oh my
God,
so cute.
Oh, I mean, I like that she's kind of an inventor and she's trying to attempt to help these other flightless birds to fly.
Yeah.
Aww.
Well, I just love honestly, despite the fact that it's a bunch of storks and things, the designs in this are just so surprisingly inventive.
No, I know, right? And that's the thing that makes me sad is that I don't think they ever made an official art book for it, which they totally should have. It's very difficult to even just find artwork of it on even official concept work and everything. There's very limited from what I remember.
Yeah, well, it's
which is a bummer. I would have loved to see it.
Yeah. Well, I remember later in the movie, there's the shots of, like, the numerous storks, and, like, they somehow make so many of them visually distinct from one another.
Yeah.
And, like, that's wild.
Yeah, like, giving them different, like, like, eyelashes. Like, some of them have different feather patterns, like, whenever they're flying and everything. Also, this is super nightmarish, like, how big the factory is.
It's horrifying.
But it's accurate, because, like, when you actually go to one of them, or, like, there's one in Wisconsin, like, if we go up to Milwaukee.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like, if you drive past up, it's like half a mile long.
Oh,
it's
my
fucking
God.
huge. Well, okay, maybe not that much, but it's still huge. Because it's like, that's, if they had this kind of space to utilize, they'd totally do it.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh.
How come my dreams go so horribly wrong?
I haven't really thought about the whole thing about,
I love him.
just storks, carrying babies and everything, because, like, I just equate it with, like, the 40s and the 50s, where they're like, we have to use euphemisms for everything.
Yeah, it's like a really old concept.
But I like it, though, because they have them at Lincoln Park Zoo in the city, and they look just like that. Like, they're, I don't know, like, especially, like, they've got legs that bend backwards, just like flamingos. But,
yeah.
Oh, God.
That's gonna go badly.
Yeah. What is it about the timing that they have? Like, it's just, like, everything that they've made, like this and Clone High and the Lego Movie, all of it. Like, they know how to time out comedy.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I think it's just, there's something about it that's, like, at once, like, it's just so quick at just the right moment. Mm-hmm. Right? So, like, that's not too bad. Immediately, like, that joke hits. Right?
Yeah, but I think that comes down to, like, the boarding and, like, I don't know exactly what it is about, like, the writing, like, what kind of term there is to define it and everything.
Yeah.
But it's extremely witty.
Yeah.
And that's why I like this movie so much. Because, like, we haven't seen it a ton after we saw it the first time, but it really stuck with us.
Oh, yeah.
And I hope that more people watch this, because it just sort of came and went. I think it was October of 2016. What else were we seeing? Because that was not Frozen. I think it was Big Hero 6.
Something like that.
Been, like, slightly after this. Something like that. But depressing. Especially for, like... It's so weird to know that, like, all the different facial gestures that they get, like... And they're all character rigs. That's the crazy thing, is that, like, all of these should... Like, they look exactly like how they were written out. Like, or, you know, like, how they were initially sketched out and concepted. But, like, it's just crazy to know that they can have models that have this kind of expression in them. Because, you know, like, you can sometimes get that with, you know, like, other humanoid animation, but they really go very broad with the Storks in this.
Yeah. Well, that's one of the things I also love, is I think, like, oh, man, look at her.
Yeah, she's so cute.
Look at her hair.
Her little hair.
So good.
And also, she looks like a little pilot, which I like.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even know where they found that costume for her, but...
No, it's so perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like, they're so distinct. Like, everyone has a really great silhouette.
Yeah, but also I like that they go broad with the expressions, because I think, especially, like, with some of the Disney princesses, we don't see that as much anymore.
No, yeah, not at all. Not to shit on Frozen again, even though it's easy and I like doing it, but it's just the fact that, like, since both Elsa and Anna, like, they're not twins, like, they're not supposed to be fraternal twins, but they have the exact same facial rig, which is distracting. Like, when you see it at the coronation thing, but oh god.
I forgot about this.
Yeah, she does her.
So good.
Oh god, it's
Grumpy voice. Although she has it on one side for Grumpy and the other side for, like...
Oh, I said it out loud. They really, like, especially with how crazy her hair is. Like, when she actually has it totally undone, it's freaking
Oh my god,
huge.
It's wild. I've been called in because I hear you.
Oh, she's so lonely.
Poor Tulip.
Aww.
Oh, you could just
no
call me
one else
Tulip.
is here.
You can just call me Tulip. Orphan hurts my heart.
I'm kind of surprised how well adjusted she is for basically being the only human that's there. I mean, like, and granted, they never really mention, like, why she's able to talk to the birds, but it doesn't matter. You just run with it. Here. Like, it's a thing that happens in this universe. It's fine.
Yeah. Oh, this kid is so cute.
Yeah, like this.
It's like a B story with the family. It's just actually.
I think we mentioned before too, like the whole contrast between this and like the Boss Baby, which is
Oh
like,
my God.
because like this kid like actively really wants like a sibling or whatever, and that's like really cool because I've had a couple of friends that have been only children. They're just like, I kind of hated not having someone around and everything because like, granted, you get very close with your friends and your parents, but other than that, you know, like sometimes there is just something about like if you have a sibling that's at least relatively close to you. Not everyone's going to get along with their siblings, but like I'm glad that, you know, like my brother and I are relatively close to each other because we have to talk about a lot of stuff too.
Yeah,
And
well,
this
like,
kid clearly has a lot of time and needs a lot of attention.
Well, and it's also like, you can see it like my nephews, like Jack's the oldest, and he's, you know, having 2 younger brothers, I think, has been good for him.
Oh, yeah.
Especially because he's kind of like naturally a bit standoffish. Mm-hmm. And I think having his brothers around has helped that.
Yeah, to broaden it slightly.
Yeah, well, because Ollie's like super friendly and amicable. So now I can trust most. Ethnic tension is on the rise. Oh my God, I forgot.
They. Oh God.
Oh right, Jennifer Aniston's the mother.
Is it Jennifer Aniston or was it?
Pretty sure it's Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah, actually, I think you're right. I feel like it is. And I feel like is the dad Jimmy Kimmel?
Ooh.
I don't know. God, it's been so long. Yeah, hold on. Pump the brakes. No, it's Jennifer Aniston and Ty Burrell, the dad from Modern Family.
Mm-hmm.
I actually really like Modern Family.
I've never gotten. I just haven't gotten into
decent.
it.
Oh Jesus.
They're all
and
Bluetooth with each other.
Yeah, I was like, who's driving the car? They keep staring at each other.
Sure, gay. I'm gay. Who's driving the car?
Oh. I mean, I guess that's fair.
Yeah,
well,
I mean, like,
because that's definitely, it's a conversation you're gonna have with your partner or whatever too, or just be like, I mean, some people just are not up to the idea of having kids, and that's cool. Like,
yeah.
And also, like, you want to be realistic too, where like, if you're able to even have the resources or the time, or the availability to do that, because like these guys clearly like. The biggest issue with his parents is that they're obviously workaholics because they clearly do care about him, but it's I think that I don't think that that's unrealistic. You know.
Well, I think one thing that's interesting. So I've been watching a lot of in the last few months, I've watched a fair number of like kind of older movies. Yeah. And by that I mean like 90s movies.
Yeah. I watch parenting stuff to learn how to not have my kids be dicks because I need to know. Like, it's and there's no set thing for it. But anyway.
Well, so what I noticed is like there's like the two of the bigger themes in terms of like family movies are like the overworking dad or like well, that's pretty much the big one.
Yeah, it's like the overworking dad, the stressed out mom, or like the mom that does everything, and the dad who's kind of an idiot. But like his parents clearly aren't stupid. Yeah, like, they're very capable of what they do, but they can't give him the time that he needs.
Yeah, that's the thing I really like here is that he's, his parents are clearly like loving. They just work a little too hard, and like it's very it feels very much to me that he like ninja skills. It feels very much to me that they work very hard because they want, a better life for their son than they might have had or something. They want their son to live well.
Yeah, and I don't get any of the whole thing of like, oh, don't you want to go take these extravagant vacations? Or like, it's not geared around materialism. It's that like, they just seem content with how they are. And I'm like, that's fine.
Yeah, well, I think they like, you don't have the elements of like Liar Liar or Jingle All the Way.
Yeah, where the dad is just so out of touch and such a dick.
Yeah. No humans.
Oh, God. I was like, that letter's gonna stink when they get it.
Oh, yeah. You thought it
was just a bunch of fish breath pelicans. That's rude.
Oh, my God, that poor pelican.
Oh, and that's how he died.
Oh.
Actually, that's a lady, I think.
Oh, the little chicken.
Yeah. Good Lord. Yeah, dude, where's the lie? There's so many of them.
I love that there's just
like it becomes its own highway system.
I also love that there's just a massive portrait of the boss hanging up.
Like Big Brother.
Yes.
Oh, God.
Aw, tulip. I'm your outspoken friend.
Oh,
Oh my god.
You're so cute.
I know, like, it...
I think that's just, like... And here's the thing. She's meant to be played as a very enthusiastic and fun character.
Oh, yeah.
That can get annoying. That doesn't happen with her.
No.
And I think it's because she doesn't overstep boundaries with people. And, like, she doesn't do anything excessively, like, rude or mean-spirited or negative. It's like, she obviously just wants to help. And as a person that always wants to help, I get that.
Yeah, right.
I get
she's
it.
Just very, like... She's very energetic, and she's very, like... We're barbecue together. Pointing things together.
Yeah, like every single thing is just that it's all framed as though they're motivational posters.
Yes.
I'll be like your dad.
You're like my son employee. God, that's so good.
I mean, they had me at the awful portmanteaus.
Oh,
like,
this is just amazing.
So he's so damn goofy. That's why I like it.
It really is.
Oh.
That's why I think Andy Samberg works, because he actually has, like, a really good, goofy energy.
He does, and
like,
also he can switch between being an asshole and complete idiot very easily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he can, and he can also switch into, like, heartfelt and all this. Like, he's actually... The other thing that I like about him that's wild is, like, one of the things that is endearing to me is he's actually, like, a pretty good person.
Really?
Yeah, so, like, the example I always go to is there's an interview where this interviewer's like, in Brooklyn Nine-Nine, why don't you have, like, gay jokes, It's just, like, in this PC culture, and, like, we should just, like, make these jokes. And Andy Samberg does this, like, very obvious, like, no. Like, it's very obvious that he's fake laughing to, like, ease the tension of,
because
this is disgusting.
Yeah, and also at the same time, like, it's so broad and lazy that it's like, I mean, I haven't seen much of Brooklyn Nine-Nine, but what I've seen is that, like, they don't have to do that.
Well, they do have gay jokes, but those gay jokes are like, when they legalized gay marriage, we got married immediately because we were afraid they were working. So there's literally a scene of, like...
Oh, fair. Yeah, totally fair.
Of, like, the captain and his husband, and he's like, do you? Yes, I do. Do you? Yes, he does. We're married. That's it. Yes. Ha!
And if they try to do anything.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, God, the breakdown here.
Oh, man, it's so cool. Why didn't we just...
This is kind of bananagrams, like how they just happen to have this gigantic machine that just makes babies constantly.
Yeah. I forgot about
all these ridiculous sight gags.
Oh my god, it's so good. Why would you put the button there?
Because they never thought they'd have to use it.
No. Just right.
Jesus Christ. Oh, frustrated groan. I know that. No, stop! Yeah, and it even looks like the warning sign about not sticking your hand into something.
It does.
Because he tried the broom and it just broke, right?
Yep.
Oh,
well, the broom broke and also, like, hit him.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, that seems bad. What?
Oh, Jesus.
And the baby.
Mm-hmm. They make one cute-ass baby in this.
Oh my god, this baby's so cute.
I don't know how they're able to, like, have it have pink hair. Because, like, that's not the first time that happens. Like, there's a whole... Oh, brother. Oh. It would be kind of weird to have, like, a husband-wife real estate agency thing. A little bit. Because, like, technically, I guess they're working with each other, but, like, are they technically competing against each other?
No, they're part of the same retail team.
Yeah, I'm sure. Oh, Jesus. God damn it.
Fucking pigeon.
Like, I really do hate that, like, they try to rely on him so much for, like, slapstick and, like, just broad jokes and everything, but, like, that's easily, and I hate saying this, it's like, he's the character that just kind of ruins it, you know? Just,
yeah. I mean,
they clearly wanted to rely on him for a lot of stuff, and they really didn't need to because the rest of it's so funny that he's not necessary.
Yeah, I think his only, like... I think they probably could have done a better job giving an antagonist in this movie. Yeah.
I mean, like, honestly, I think Hunter in himself is as compelling as possible, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Because it's like, he's just so, like, ruthless and single-minded about, you know, being successful. But, yeah, he's not really... Pigeon Toady is not a very interesting...
No, and there's that...
villain. Yeah,
I think my favorite part is the monkey or whatever. He's like, You're kind of freaking me out.
Yeah, no, yeah.
I'm like, yes, that is how I feel.
Yeah, you're correct. Oh, man.
It's gonna be okay.
Just having a bunch of metal pods and everything, too. Like, is that really the easiest way to bring them there?
Yeah, I know.
What about, like, just a box with some holes in it?
Well, obviously,
it's good enough for cats.
The swaddling thing clearly didn't work. So. Yeah.
Well, no, I'm saying they swaddle them and then put them in a box.
You're sarcastic.
Yeah.
Oh my god, what's this?
I wonder how many of the people that worked on this also worked on Brooklyn Nine-Nine, because I feel like there's got to be some other overlap aside from... did Phil Lord and Chris Miller, did they work on that too?
I have no idea.
I know that
remember. It was created by Mike Schnur, the same guy who created Parks and Recreation.
Mm-hmm. So. And this was in between... what was it? The Lego movie and then Lego Batman, so they were obviously working on those two.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just so glad that like people are really getting like how good their scripts are, because they were also tied to Into the Spider-Verse for obvious reasons. Yeah.
Well, they were originally supposed to do Solo.
Yeah, dude,
and I feel like that movie would have been so much better.
Yeah, I was super bummed out when that happened.
A goofy buddy cop movie.
Yeah.
As opposed to whatever it ended up being.
I mean, I remember seeing it, and I was just like, some of it worked, but a lot of it was like, it was nice seeing Childish Gambino there.
Yeah,
but
right.
The rest, the rest I was just like,
that was
Also, her dream is very attainable.
Yes.
Aim higher, Tulip. Jesus.
My favorite response to Solo was one of the guys from Pop Culture Happy Hour. He's like, as we're watching Solo, sadly, like, eating our porridge, Disney's wheeling out a card that says, "You get your pudding once you've had your porridge," which is like their dangling a Lando Calrissian movie,
which, as far as I know, has not happened yet.
Yeah,
but, I don't know. But who knows? They've got the next 25 years laid out, so really hope that works for them.
Yeah, well, that's
I was immediately wrong. Oh boy,
I love Tulip so much.
God, like. I'm genuinely surprised that okay, granted, no one knew that she was working on this or anything, but, like, she would easily revolutionize their delivery system. Sad.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Jasper.
Yeah. Freaking Danny Trejo.
Just so good, man.
Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah, alright.
God, it's so Just hold on for a second. You want a panic room?
Dude, I would love to have a hidden passageway. That would be so cool.
I think
behind
that's
like a bookshelf, like that. It's a thing.
Yeah,
right?
that's one of those
been
like
increased demand for that. So
yeah,
contractors, if you're in the market for making a panic room / secret room, look me up.
Yeah, I think most millennials are like, yeah, that'd be great.
Honestly, yes. Yeah.
Imagination or actual learning.
I see you also went to a Montessori school.
Oh dear.
I did not. Went to public school.
Yep.
Now look at me. Look at me!
We used to be a great civilization. Now look at us.
You blanket I'll be in college.
No, just working.
I'm just, reminiscing.
Alright, you got me.
He really does know how to play them like a fiddle.
He does.
But he's not being a dick about it.
No.
he just wants to do stuff with them.
Yeah, he really just wants to hang out.
The dude learned negotiation from his parents,
Yeah.
Like, I'll say, mimicry. I get it.
Oh, God. Nope.
Weird.
Don't like it.
Turning. Honestly, I would love to use a drone for like at a party or something. I want to make like a drone that can like bring a pizza around a room. I think that'd be awesome.
That'd be great.
I'd just be like, here you go. The drone cools the pizza as it brings it over to you. A package. No, it's a package deal, Tulip. Get over it.
It's a package. Stick to the plan. Always.
It is super weird to see their teeth in and out. But I mean, I guess it's okay. Half the reason that it's there is that, like, the reason you have a character like Donald Duck and why he talks so weird, he doesn't have teeth, so he can't make t sounds or f sounds. Like, you need to have teeth to be able to do it because it's the reverberation of both the air being emitted from your mouth and against your lips and all that. So, I guess it was inevitable. They had to do that. But it is kind of weird to see it.
It also just provides so many good gags.
True.
Oh, no.
Oh, man. They like to have a good time.
You almost died. Don't ask me why I want to be boss.
Jesus. Yeah, like, how do you transition from that?
Oh, Tulip, rightly terrified.
I wonder how fast that thing can go.
You would think fast,
Getting
right?
somewhere in presumably Southern California, because I guess that's where most filmmakers think everything happens.
Bonk.
Oh, God. Would he really need to have both wings to be able to steer? I don't know.
No, probably not.
No.
I mean, you can drive a car with one hand.
Easily. And I have.
Yeah.
Thank you, Taco Bell. Yeah, whatever. It's good.
Bell,
It's
Burger
good.
King,
It's
whatever.
fine. I don't go to Burger King.
Oh, I do.
I have taste. Shots fired.
This is from the woman who just
you are
mentioned
glaring at me.
Taco Bell.
What do you have against Anyway, we're not sponsored by either of them.
Hence, we can shit
We're just fighting about it. It's fine.
We're fighting.
We're fighting. We're not talking to each other right now. Though we are doing a commentary. Where's the babe?
Baby's just asleep.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm hoping that this will eventually, if it doesn't already, have the same cult following as something like Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs or Clone High, because it totally deserves it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh God. Okay, she's not responsible for global warming. That's not her fault.
Oh, Tulip.
That's okay.
Vix was crying.
Like, it's something about, like, I don't know how much of that was scripted and how much of that was improv, because it could have easily been both.
Yeah, so I wonder...
It's like the delivery, it's like improv, basically.
Well, I wonder, like, I could see it being improv just because, like, especially if they did record the voice lines together.
Yeah.
Now,
and realistically, they might have, because as far as I know, they're probably still based in LA, but it also just depends on scheduling.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Like,
I would hope that they would be able to do it in the booth together.
Yeah.
You know?
That makes but I know that doesn't always happen.
Yeah, true.
So.
Oh, God. Now get ready for the best characters in the movie, except for Tulip, who's also here. Oh, boy. And so I will say this: I did not see Toy Story 4, so I don't know if the characters in that for Key and Peele are like similar, but they're so good in this.
God, they just crush it,
and they're so cute.
Listen, wait, what's that?
I like that they vaguely look like their characters too. tears. Aww.
I am in love. I'm in love too.
It's just, like, I have nothing to say to this because it's just so fun.
No, it's
like,
just, it's so good. Okay, thank you.
The wolves are just great. I don't know.
They're just so funny.
They just know how to work off of each other so well.
I am maybe learn how to talk.
Circles, or at least down to make the ground all soft.
My favorite thing to teach.
They're so cute. God, these models are freaking incredible.
I know.
That's like, and I'm glad that this is like, it seems like this is kind of a new sort of trend thing when it comes to animation styles. Like, it's not about like being hyper realistic anymore.
No.
It's like you know, as we like to mention, the Gendy Tartakovsky Popeye trailer that came out a couple years ago.
Oh,
that,
yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah,
Where, like, so they
man.
put out the trailer thing for, or at least, maybe it was more of an animation test, I forget at this point, but like, it got such a good response, and like, it's because you can see how much they can push and pull it to still kind of work within the drawings. It looks like it has the same kind of look as though it's like hand drawn, even though they're obviously just made out of models.
Yeah.
But
well, that's,
yeah,
you know, I mean, that's the other thing.
because rigging like this has got to be crazy. It's like, you know, admittedly, I don't know how many different models they'd have to go between, like, clearly different ones based on the scene, but it's just so cool. It's so cartoony, and like, that's the kind of stuff that I love to see in animation and CGI specifically, because they're really playing with the medium.
Oh, it's so good. Yeah, but that's the thing I love. Like, I think, and that, like, I agree. I like that we're going more for like character as opposed to like some version of like verisimilitude or like replicating real world. It's not interesting.
Yeah, and it's like at the same time, you know, like, because now you see like the backlash against like the very righteous backlash against all the like hyper realistic Disney movies, like where they're remaking them, but it's like, but at the same time, who cares? Because the reason that people like those movies is because the art style is so good. Yeah. And then when you have something like this that still incorporates CGI and
forgot about the wolf that is a fucking sit back.
And they all apparently they all have degrees in architecture. Like,
listen, they're all
it's
engineers.
You
don't know this, but all wolves have degrees in engineering.
And I've said this before in like our first review for this, is that if you are able to, if you have this on DVD, if you can just do like a very like slow step-by-step, frame-by-frame look, like just to really appreciate how they have them.
Good.
It's so cool because like it's between this and the submarine and like the helicopter and all of it, like them attempting to figure out how wolves would be able to make this using their bodies.
Yes.
Like it's just unreal. Because I was hoping that, like, there might be these models available as turnarounds that you could find online, because I really want to see them. It's so funny. Like, just...
Oh, my God, it's amazing.
It's just so ridiculous. Oh, God. So great. But, I'm trying to not gush too much, but it's hard.
It's hard
because
it's
so funny. Like... It's just based around them being so clever, like using their tails as propellers. That's hilarious.
The whole thing is just it's so goofy.
They play it as broad as possible, and it just works. I don't know.
I've never seen that.
And using the paw as a periscope.
Yeah. One of them is just making the radar noise.
Yeah. But yeah, like the we haven't talked too much about, you know, like the lighting. Like, I like that they use kind of like a softer lighting in this too. It's not just in this particular scene, like being out in the snow. It's just like in general, because I think it's to help play up the just like translucency and how well the textures work on everything. Like especially like all Junior's feathers and everything.
Yeah, that's another thing that like watching this again. I'm just
and like the wolf pack's fur, like very, very cute.
Yeah,
I love the round one.
Yeah, well, I love even that, right? Like, you can see the fur on the round one, but it's obviously much, like, pointier and, like, I don't know what you would want to call it, but like you can see that the fur on the other ones are a little more sort of ragged and less like
like the definition, like it's sharpened slightly.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh boy.
Oh, here we go.
And also, if you're listening to this, I hope this isn't the first time that you've seen this movie, because just in general, you should see this multiple times.
Yeah, just
to really appreciate it.
Oh, it's so good.
Wolf plane.
Oh, the wolf plane. Wait, wolves can't fly.
No. Well, that one kind of can.
Yeah, that one got the propeller. It's good.
I'm surprised that they didn't do like a wolf whitewater raft.
Tiny thing, come back.
Oh, poor buddies. And Danny Trejo's still here.
Hey, in case you forgot, Danny Trejo.
147 missed calls.
Jesus.
And she didn't think to go outside before she hit like 10. Like, he's right there.
Oh my god.
Oh god,
so
he's
good.
making a target for word of...
Yep.
Oh.
What?
Until we stop. Jesus.
I forgot about him just like accidentally chucking the sledgehammer.
And they've got like multiples from what I remember.
They have to.
They go through a lot of moms.
Dads are fun. Moms are mean.
Moms are mean. Moms don't have to be mean.
Fun mom.
You can tell him. Oh, I see he went to the Betty Draper School of Parenting.
Yes. I don't know what that means.
I've been rewatching a lot of Mad Men recently, and Betty Draper, the mom, her default response to whenever the kids have like a question or are being difficult to her, she's like, "Sally, go watch TV."
Oh, Jesus.
But then she ends up seeing the immolation of a monk, and it was just like, yikes.
Maybe not.
Oh, they're so cute. Aw.
Here we go.
No, don't though. I honestly, there you go.
It's one of my favorite jokes.
You need foundation repair. There you go. Like, if the chimney's that bad.
Yep.
Oh god, I forgot about StorkCon.
StorkCon.
You remember? Like, they ended up introducing a new packaging type. Like, oh,
just
Jesus.
a giant ball.
It's true. It really does seem like there's some kind of improv aspect to it. Like, there has to be. I mean, but I'm guessing that a lot of that probably came from probably Andy Samberg.
Yeah.
Just because, like, that's a lot of his background, and also, like, being with Lonely Island and all that.
Yeah,
so it's... God, it was all over the place for a long time.
Yeah, they were.
It can be both. God, this movie is so silly.
The baby loves grunge.
Yeah.
And goofy noises.
Yep. And just babbling.
But yeah, who doesn't?
Okay, Babble and Albright. Oh. Okay. Alright. I mean, they just got there. They didn't need to do that.
I completely forgot about that.
It's like, that feels excessive.
Yep. Why does he have, by the way, like, a Bowie knife?
I don't know. Actually, no, better question, realistically, Tulip had that in there, so she probably had it for just such an occasion.
Yeah, self-defense.
I mean, in case, she needs to get out of town real quick.
God, look at that rabbit.
Yeah.
This monkey. Will not be your friend. What?
I mean, he must be here for the kids. I guess.
I guess. I don't know.
I don't get it.
We're being so creepy.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, I get Ronaldo vibes from him. Like, he's there. Everybody knows he's annoying. Nobody likes him. but they have him there anyway for some kind of conflict.
Yeah.
Like, okay. Aw, she's strong. But I guess this is technically a buddy movie.
Oh, definitely.
Just
you stabbed the ref for no reason. It's personal.
But why? Oh God, he's so cute. You can't name the baby; you'll get attached. It's not your baby.
It's true.
I honestly would probably hate that.
What?
Like, if you've ever worked in management, it just fundamentally sucks.
Oh,
like, because here's the thing. Even if you could have a great team of people, but then any major thing that happens or any major problem immediately falls onto you. And then if you have to let people go, you're going to be the one delivering bad news to them or whatever. I don't know. Management in general is not fun. Like, we're girlfriends. How? How would you braid his feathers?
No one knows, but she's
doing
it.
Yeah, she's doing it. Yeah, there you go. That's fine. Sometimes it's just nice to feel pretty.
Yeah.
Oh, he's tender-headed. That sucks.
Yep.
Aww. That's sad. I mean, it honestly is like... It's, like, super depressing to know that, like, Tulip, she's essentially a genius.
Yeah,
because she has such a great understanding of engineering and mechanical, like, just learning how to work with machines.
Yeah.
And, like, that's just bananagrams. That, like, she's been able to do this kind of stuff with just presumably stuff that was either lying around at Corner Store or things that she's ordered.
Yeah.
With money that we don't know how she got it.
I love the idea of Tulip ordering from cornerstore.com.
Yeah, and they just be like...
Tweet delivered.
Like... You ordered this, and then they just bring it over to her. But
the order's coming from inside the store.
Oh my God, that's today. Diamond Destiny.
Diamond Destiny.
That is a stripper name. I'm sorry.
It is unfortunately a stripper name.
Yeah, that sucks.
But she's so cute.
Yeah, she's very
sucking
cute.
on a finger.
Yeah. Baby's tired.
Baby tired.
Aw. Everyone's
bonding.
Favorite ginger orphan. That's right. I'm calling you out, little orphan Annie. Nobody likes you better than Tulip.
I forgot how he's... Oh my God, look at him.
Oh, Jesus.
So I forgot about this little montage.
Yeah, as I've got a niece, this definitely feels like my brother and his wife with their baby. I as far as I know, she's a fairly good sleeper.
Yeah.
But just like the new parents trying to navigate getting used to like when you have a baby, you are on their schedule.
Oh yeah.
Your sleep and your happiness does not matter because it is based. I mean, like you're taking care of a tiny person for at least 5 or 6. Well, actually, depending on how soon you put them into daycare or whatever, you get some kind of respite. But the first 3, 4, 5 months is just miserable. Like it's fun, obviously, because babies are fun. Like or like they're very cute.
Yeah.
And they can be very sweet. But goddamn, like, as a person that already has sleeping issues, like, that's the one thing I'm very hesitant about.
Yeah.
If I'll feel bad. Yeah, like, this is definitely a conversation that I'm sure has happened.
Oh, yeah.
With my brother and his wife. I would be shocked if they haven't. Alright, I'll go to bed. I can't believe you went to bed. Oh, God.
No loving lady. Okay. You love it. Still don't.
Yeah.
Still.
Please stop. Nobody fucking cares. Shut up. I hate... Yeah, this is... Okay, yeah. So, I'll say this. Pigeon Toady is like... Tulip could have been like him.
Yeah.
And she's not.
Yep.
This is... the thing that makes me sad is that, like, this just seems like them kind of going into, like, some of the worst traits of, like, kids' films. You know, like, say, like, with Minions, where it's like, they're being obnoxious and kind of dumb, to make the kids laugh, but like you don't have to condescend to kids like that. Like in general, kids are very perceptive.
Yeah.
When it comes to like a lot of stuff. Like, oh my god. Yeah, the mind explosion thing is just crazy. It's fun. But yeah, I mean, I wish that studios didn't feel compelled to do this.
Yes.
Because obviously it does happen. It's going to happen in a lot of films.
Yeah.
But when they don't do it, it's just so refreshing.
Yeah, it's really nice. Like, I think that's one of the things. You don't
need to have these comic relief characters all the time. You know, like the script is so good. Like it's unnecessary. Yeah.
Well, and even if you do, right, they don't have to be this, right? Like for example, like looking at any Don Bluth film, right?
Yeah.
They don't.
Yeah, like Dom DeLuise's character in all of them.
That's a really good joke. There's no reason to censor him.
Yeah, he was already. Just because he's not wearing his bow tie.
Yeah.
I would slap him up the face.
Oh my god, that's so good. Oh yeah.
But no, you're saying.
Oh well, you know, you have even in Don Bluth movies, he doesn't talk down, and even the like comic relief the comic relief characters end up being like good and actually interesting characters.
Yeah, like a lot of them are integral to the plot. Like say, like, let's say like a character like Itchy in All Dogs Go to Heaven. Mm-hmm. Is that like, I mean, he's a silly character.
Yeah,
he gets a lot of the laughs and everything. But at the same time, like he's also kind of the moral core of the entire story.
Absolutely.
Until Charlie figures out what a conscience is.
Yeah,
which takes most of the movie.
Yeah, or like, I mean, Jeremy in Rats in Nim.
Yeah, The Secret of Nim.
Secret of Nim. He is important to like getting her to the owl and all this other stuff.
Yeah, well, he was there for both distraction. He was there for. No, see, this is sweet. Like this is like legitimately really sweet. I like this.
Yeah.
And also, this is stupidly pretty. But there's also a Talking Head song playing right now, so we're discussing other stuff. But yeah, no, I mean, yeah. In general, I think that when you find like you can have good comic relief characters that don't condescend to the audience. Too. Yeah. So, and I don't think that they were trying to do that. I strictly get the whole idea of like we need to have something included for the trailer or something to just be like, hey, this is an actor that these kids that like Nickelodeon know. Yeah. So we'll do that. So, he's so cute.
I love making funny faces at kids.
Me too. I love my niece. She's very sweet.
Yeah.
I know. Because how often do you get to see your nephews, really? Well, they're getting older, too.
Yeah, so, Jack is entering high school.
Yeah. Oh my... Are you serious? Holy shit. I didn't know that.
Yeah. It's wild. That picture is...
Honestly, that's me. I take terrible photos. I always have.
Oh my god. You know who's the worst is Josh because he intentionally takes terrible photos?
Yeah.
But then you take a candid of him and you're like...
And he looks great.
Yeah. Fuck you handsome son of a bitch.
Why don't you go back to LL Bean, you bastard?
Like, it's so funny.
It's fair.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, God. That is like what a shipping thing. Like I took. I took a cruise from Miami. Like I think last February, or whatever it was. I forget. But like that's like the docks, like the shipping yards are crazy. There's so many of them. But I guess it's like it's cheaper. Like between that and rail, like that's like the cheapest way to ship stuff. Because like truck is stupid expensive. And all that.
Absolutely.
But, God, it kind of vaguely reminds me of what do you call it? Boy in the World. Where like they're showing like the ridiculous amount of shipping containers, all that, but aw. She wants a hug.
She wants to be held by you. Pick me up.
I do it a lot. She wants you to hold her.
Oh, look at her.
She's reaching for you. She just wants you. Yes, she does. Pick her up, you douche. She likes your feathers. Just pick her up, you ass. Stop being a dude.
Serious.
Damn it.
Oh.
Aww.
She's got blow.
Pick her up. Do it.
God, the terror. It's so good.
Like The biblical epic music.
Baby, sleep immediately. Oh.
Who would have thought? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Must not be anything.
I'll go look for these other baby noises.
Ugh.
God damn, this movie's so freaking cute.
It's amazing.
And not in like the condescending way that people say it was cute. Like,
No,
this is actually... Oh my god,
yes!
the wolves! They're just a wolf shipping container.
Almost wolf minivan.
This is my favorite one.
Yes.
Oh god, it's so cute. Sucks being like one of the
one of the wheels.
Oh, I made a
baby
wolf car seat.
This is not safe way to transport
They
people.
become concerned parents. Just go slower.
Tiny thing.
Tiny thing. It almost looks like a... Oh god. I love them looking back. Oh god, it's so freaking cute.
Oh my god.
I don't know who made the wolf license plate. Oh god.
Glass.
Why would they have a glass base? Actually, because different paints. I get it. Yeah.
It's just...
I really don't know if that's the most efficient way for them to transport it, but okay.
Probably not.
Let's just hang them up in panes, like held up by these little clips.
Yeah.
Why not? Where's Tiny Thing? Couldn't he just fly over them?
No, his wing's broken.
Oh, right. All these oh my god!
Oh,
like
man,
just,
I
can't get past like they.
would love to have
just,
been like the storyboard artist for that
I want this
scene.
fucking art book. If it doesn't exist, I want it, and I don't know where to find it. And I don't know who most of the artists were. Like even if they could put them online or something, like it's just incredible. Like, oh, Jesus Christ. Anyway, there's a lot more wolves than I remember.
Yeah, right.
You're a
strong, independent woman. No one eats
you. As long as you're still alive. Hi, Danny Trejo. It's nice to see you again.
just barrels right through him.
Broken heart.
No.
Oh. Where did he get that tie? Oh,
Stole it.
yeah. Aww.
I'm very curious.
Also, I'm intimidated by him because, my god, that is a huge story. Like, he looks more like an albatross.
Yeah, no, he's massive.
Like I'm getting, like, maybe he needed a job. They're just like, hey, you look like you're a good flyer.
You look like you'd be a strong flyer.
Because he looks like Wilbur from freaking
Rescuers
Down Under.
Oh
I was like,
gosh.
there's no way he's a stork, where he's very burly. He's like the football player of storks. Oh, okay. That makes it easier. Neat. You ready to get home to your Irish Catholic family, Tulip?
Are you ready for your extremely Irish family?
Aw. As long as they haven't moved.
Yeah, right. That's
God,
one
that
thing.
would
You're like,
suck. That would be
shit.
so mean. Like,
Aw, Junior.
they wouldn't do that. No.
Ugh.
Just ask Jasper for a lift.
Weirdly hurt my feelings.
Oh. Okay, you don't have to keep punching down, Junior. That's your problem, is that you insist on punching down.
He really does.
You don't have to do that.
free. Yes, fine.
Yeah, liberate is a strange word.
I liberate
yeah,
you from this position.
Usually they use something like letting you go, downsizing, terminating, like whatever it is. But
what was that?
Like it's just another way of like gilding the shit, you know? And it's not. It's
one of my favorite
sucks.
Jokes in Emperor's New Groove. Don't think of it as
you're being fired. So you're being let go. You're going in a different direction. Your body's part of a permanent outplacement
program.
Oh boy. Poor Tulip. Aww.
Oh no, she's so cute.
Aww.
Poor Tulip. Oh, one of my favorite jokes coming up.
Yeah. You don't have to be a dick, Junior.
Nope, but he is.
Mm-hmm. Good lord, he's freaking huge.
He's
like seeing adult Tulip on the back of him. It's like, Jesus Christ, this guy's huge. Jesus. Oh, that sucks. Anyway. This is like so sweet at the same time too.
Yeah.
Like just, I don't know. I've never been involved with this. Like, I know a few, like, people that are adopted, but this is, like, literally she's just going back to see her family for the first time in forever.
Yeah.
You know? And she's not on drugs or pregnant.
No.
Or pregnant on drugs. But, yeah. Just, aw.
Well, that was a weird thing.
Oh, look at how tiny her phone is. Well, relative to him. I don't know.
I mean, probably a normal size phone. Aww. He's just a massive fucking bird.
It's true.
Aww. Man, just so
shut up.
Animated.
It's just, aww.
Where'd you go?
Oh God, this is like the. Such a.
I love this joke.
I love this building. Is phenomenal.
So good.
It's so good. Oh. I don't dare spoil it. I don't want to, even though us talking about it right now is probably leading enough as it is.
And if you've watched it, you already know. But
yeah.
God, I love that surfing is so good. Cease and desist. I thought it was a gentrifying neighborhood.
There isn't even, like, tiles or anything. It's just a door front. Oh, God, and these fucking penguins.
The penguins are terrifying.
I like that there isn't even grass. They're just, like, they're AstroTurf sheets.
Yes.
Like, that's just, God, he's stupid.
Penguins.
Aww. Aww.
Well, that was, man, I forgot about that joke. That's a hell of a sight gag.
Documentary about how great they are at babysitting. Yeah, this does sound about right. Capitalism will be the downfall of babies.
That's true.
Yep. I mean, you didn't have to do that, but okay. I think our sad crying about the walrus eating the penguin woke up Pancakes.
Oh, poor Pancakes. It's not a good. It's dangerous.
Just like this. It's like, this isn't where you have to tell him. Well. Oh.
So
a ticket thing or a warning thing? Feels like a warning. You're properly warned. Like, no, this is where you lose your homeowners association.
Yeah, right.
Pay your dues. Actually, that is like, I looked that up. That shit's ridiculous.
Oh, I don't know.
It's like you're basically getting like, I forget what it was, but like, it's like a substantial amount of money every year just to live in the neighborhood that you live in. I'm like, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't know. If I live in a neighborhood, I'd just be like, I'm going to have the most garishly colored house of all time.
No, I'm going to be an asshole. If I ever have a house, I'm going to be an asshole. My yard's going to be like...
Just, like, anime body pillows everywhere. Like,
no.
It's like a scarecrow that's an anime body pillow.
Oh. God,
dude, this lady's built like Pearl. Jesus.
Yeah.
Aww.
Oh,
that's so sad.
I know.
I thought it was a ginger neighborhood.
What?
Yeah, he's really stupid.
Listen, he's not known for his intelligence.
No, not at all. His impulsivity, sure.
Gentrification!
I mean, he's not wrong, man. That's a lot of neighborhoods in Chicago, but still.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe not to that extent, though. That is a whole lot of factories at once.
Yeah.
Buy a refrigerator.
It's actually like
honestly, that's
plan.
Honestly a great plan.
Yeah. See, that was very easy.
Yeah, I mean, like, you will get in there in like a day.
Yep.
For the most part, yeah.
Stork.
Think inside the box.
Look at how
like honestly,
they are.
I want to go. Like I would love to see like a series based around this.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Granted, I don't know what else they could really do, but like I feel like it would just be like a variant on Futurama, where it's like they have a different location or whatever that they're going to every week. But like I really like this world building. Like I think it's very interesting and it's very silly.
This whole documentary is about how it calls me.
Okay. Junior is an ABD, all confirmed.
A what?
Adult baby diaper lover.
I'm so sad I know what that means now.
I know. Sphyricus. Oh no. What an impractical packaging way.
I also love that they somehow...
I'm full of dreams.
I'm full of
this
dreams.
Gross Frankenstein monster.
I know, it's so good.
Just for packaging? That sucks.
So dumb. Well, yeah.
It's like, hey, we're going to invite you to the most remote like station for cornerstore.com. Oh, I never noticed that, but the penguins have stubble.
Yeah.
They have stubble on their beaks. That's crazy.
It's goofy.
Oh. I do that to Ken sometimes. Face waterfall. It just annoys him. Good. He's like, stop it!
Stop it!
So good. God, the body language is freaking incredible. Yeah, they have to have the silent fight. Okay.
Because no one wants to wake up the baby.
Yeah, because the baby just fell asleep. She's sleeping.
So good.
It's like a silent fight. Like, they limit it as much as humanly possible. Like, this is honestly incredible. Like, here's the thing. I want to know, because I don't actually know off the top of my head how well this did internationally, because a lot of the comedy, like, that's not script-based, like, there's so much silent comedy in this, or, just sight gags and stuff. And I want to figure out exactly... I want to see how well this did internationally, because I feel like it wasn't that much.
Yeah.
And I'm basing this solely off of, I'm pretty sure that just the timing for it was not great.
Yeah.
Or at least, like, maybe it was something with marketing. Like, I feel like it was kind of a... No, shit. Sorry. I don't know why I did that.
The bells.
Just shipping bells. Oh, that's right. Like, this is so ridiculous, but...
Damn it.
Yeah. She's sleeping. Oh, fuck you, man. I love it so much. It's so good. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna attempt to look up and see exactly how this did internationally, because I would be surprised. Like, granted, I don't know what kind of distribution they had for it, but it should have done very well. Girls, you're both pretty.
Yes.
Oh, boy. Let's see. It really did not get that much of a return.
I know.
So here, all right. So the budget was $70 million for this, and the box office was $183 million, which is like it's not bad because it made over twice its budget.
Yeah.
But at the same time, that's not great. And
Yeah.
that's such a shame, because like then you see other stuff and you're just like, what the fuck? Like, why didn't this do as well? But
yeah,
I mean, okay, maybe the premise itself was kind of a hard sell, because I remember I saw the trailer for it, but I didn't see it.
well, yeah,
And I should have, but I was also an idiot because I did the same thing with How to Train Your Dragon.
Yeah.
I didn't see that in theaters either, and I'm like, well, I'm a fucking moron, because I should have, because that movie's awesome.
yeah,
So,
absolutely.
oh boy, here we go.
Oh man, another favorite joke.
Mm-hmm.
You'll be. Oh. Why isn't it working?
Oh. It's weird seeing a stork with a uvula.
Yep. I did not think this through.
Yeah, no. I loved it. Like, so the first time we watched that.
Yes.
Because you had said that, and then he immediately said it, and you were just like freaking amazing.
Oh, so good! Look at this.
But we do get an awesome set piece here with the entire like the baby factory.
This massive like
Goldberg
machine.
Yeah, it's a gigantic freaking gyroscope. Like, it's just, I think it's awesome.
It's
like,
so cool.
It's very intriguingly designed.
Infinity
And
War
also,
could never.
frankly, like I like the implication behind this is that like there were presumably millions of couples or people that were asking for babies that never got them, and like, do you think they ever would have gotten sued or some kind of legal action, right? Or like maybe they just came to a certain point where they're just like, no, we're an LLC now, so we're not responsible for that anymore.
There you go.
And like, just
we're not a publicly traded company.
Yeah, there you go. It's like no one has stock in Corner Store anymore, so like if there aren't babies being made, they can't get sued anymore.
There you go.
I know. Now it's like, no, now we just deliver items. Just regular old items.
Oh my god, this looks like...
It's so cute! Aww.
Bounce. Diaper.
Swag. So
Slide.
great. Yeah.
Food.
Like, the whole thing is that, like, I don't know. And I like that they didn't, and this is just to reference Boss Baby again, because the movie itself opens up with this whole kind of thing.
Yeah.
And that, like, I think sorry, I'm stuttering. They designate that babies either, like, they go into, like, office work or they go into something else, or just, like, regular
Boss
stuff.
Baby.
Yeah, but, like, I like that they save this to the end of it, because, like, it's just such a cute build-up.
Yeah.
Because you just see, like, it's just, like, this adorable freaking factory.
It's like an adorable Rube Goldberg machine.
Yeah, and then now we get to see Pigeon Toady get completely fucking killed, hopefully.
Just nailed.
Just done.
Oh.
Brah. Oh my god!
I love that the robot arm just fucking yeeted him out of there.
Yeah, and like,
so
they're all so enamored with the machine. It's so great. Making too many babes.
It's a lot of
Yeah, now all these babes are just gonna be hanging out.
Too many babes will spoil the broth.
Too many babes. But, it bums me out, man. Because I think that this is, like, there's something about this movie that's, like, maybe the story concept is a little too, like, weird or, like, I don't know. They might think it's, like, dated or silly or something, but I like it a lot. I think it's very, very clever. And it's very... there's my brother. My brother's baby pictures, there's just, like... Oh, God, he's such a chubber. He's very cute. I was, too. I had trouble eating.
Really?
Yeah, like oatmeal all over my face. It was gross. Like, bleh. We made my mom a calendar for her 60th birthday that had that on there.
I love that he has a construction mech.
Yeah. You have to pilot the Ava Hunter, otherwise Junior will have to do it. Man, what an evil robot. Preventing babies from being made. Aw. There we go.
You sound like a baby that learned how to talk. I am a baby that learned how to talk.
Diamond, give it back. You shouldn't call her Diamond Destiny. No, that is a stripper name. You don't want to curse her.
I feel so bad for that baby.
Okay.
Oh, right.
Also, I like that the scaffolding is just barely holding it on.
Yeah, right. It's delightfully implausible. Here it comes. The payback.
There we go. The hatch. Oh, yep. Physics.
Yep. Physics matter now.
Yep. Just a one singular bolt. And then suddenly.
Oh, wait. Here's the payback.
Yep.
It's easily the best. Get over here.
Boop. No. F you, old man.
All of them.
Good for them.
Yeah.
You can go fuck yourself,
The
Hunter.
golf club!
Boop.
Oh, no.
There you go. Empathy. It's not hard.
Yep. I do wonder, like...
They're all just... Oh, classic.
So good.
Yeah. Also, they're going to be in huge trouble with the EPA.
Oh, yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. Like, where does this land? What
I
fucking...
don't know.
What poor, unsuspecting town just gets annihilated?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out, is that I couldn't quite gauge where it's supposed to be. Like, where cornerstore.com is supposed to be located, or wherever this dispatch center is.
Yeah, because it's not...
It's not apparently, like, the Arctic or something, but it's definitely... I don't know.
It definitely seems to be remote.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, no! It's a model.
My baby!
It's not a model.
No.
Oh, boy. That is so weird, though, that, like, they went from having this... Yay!
He's in so much
But
pain.
I love the inclusion of, like, when you're actually, like, looking at it before it falls down. That clearly the only thing that was meant to be here was the top of this spire for the baby making factory.
Yep.
And then they just duct taped cornerstore.com onto the side of it. Like, that'll be fine.
Jury-rigged the hell
It's
out of
fine.
it.
Yeah, there you go. Just a few more metal cables and then, you know, it's done. No worries.
I have so much internal bleeding.
We're a family. Oh. I really do like their dynamic. They make a good team.
They do.
What a twist.
Oh,
what are we gonna do with all these babies?
Oh, they're so cute. Oh,
Look at all their troll-colored hair, all that.
They're like tiny anime babies.
Lots of babies of color, TBH.
Yeah. That's another thing this movie, like, does unsuspectingly well.
Yeah, like,
Like, it was that, and then when they're going through the end credits,
yeah, there's a montage later. Oh, we'll address that when we come to it, but I am a little bit surprised to see babies that have so many, like, different, like, hair colors.
Yeah.
I was not anticipating that.
No, they...
But, I mean, I guess you kind of have to, because otherwise it's just going to be, like, a sea of, like, brown and blonde and
Yeah,
stuff
that's
everywhere.
the thing. They went all out on that. Look at that one. That one's glasses. That one's thick. That's an ostrich.
That one's thick. That one's an ostrich. I mean, honestly, ostriches probably wouldn't be that bad at doing it. They'd just be like, well, yeah, we use that for...
High-speed land delivery.
Dude, going between the Bay Area and LA, yes. Yeah, absolutely. Going, like, throughout Australia, yeah, done. All these extra blankets. Okay. I mean, here's the thing. I completely get a whole feeling of, you know, like, Pigeon Toady is clearly just supposed to be the boss's kid brother or something, or cousin, or whatever.
Well, Toady.
Yeah. That was the whole thing I got from it.
Yeah.
And that's cool.
Man, we asked for a baby, like, 10 years ago. What the fuck?
Yeah, I know. Dude, I bet a lot of people would be super pissed. But at the same time, like, it's a great service for infertile couples, gay couples, you know.
What have you?
Yeah, you know, as you do. Aww. That's so cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would be surprised to not see more in Japan, you know? Like, just like... That's like... I was looking at some statistics about, like, oh, actually, no. That doesn't matter, because this part's cute. Aww. Oh my god, that's so cute.
I know, I'm living so good. Oh.
It's heartwarming as fuck.
Yep.
But no, yeah, seriously, Japan's birth rate decline is nothing to laugh
rough.
about. It's actually really fucked up.
No, it's a real problem.
Ugh. Oh. them. Oh.
They clearly have not taken that
down.
down.
Look, I can see
the
why.
beacon.
Yeah, okay, I can totally see why people in the neighborhood would be pissed.
Oh yeah.
It looks like, oh god, what was it like whose house was that? Was that like Ned Flanders' house or something in The Simpsons?
Yeah.
You know, where it's like you can see it from space. It's excessive.
Yep.
Oh god, it looks so cute though. That's so cute.
Mm-hmm.
Your baby glows pink.
Your baby's an anime protagonist.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. Oh wait, there's the she imprints on Junior.
Yep.
Right? Yeah. Aww. Oh, she was wearing a little Stark helmet. She was in Swan Lake. It's cute. Aw. She's gonna be okay.
Yep.
Aww.
That's true. Ninja skills.
Their neighbors must be pissed at the amount of like damage they've gotten from like
God.
just stray sledgehammers and all this stuff. Jesus. Aw, what a bud. You did
Does this
the
happen
right
every
thing,
time?
son. Yep.
I feel sad all the time.
That's honestly awful.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
I could feel good. Seems like you're handling it pretty well.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, you're good.
I have no feelings.
Oh man, Junior, your toxic masculinity is rough.
We gotta work on that, buddy.
Yeah. Welcome to San Francisco, Boston.
Yep.
Who knows? Maybe Washington, D.C. I don't know. I'm basing this solely off of the streets.
Yeah, I'm thinking,
Oh
man.
they all showed up.
There's a peacock in there.
Yeah.
And a flamingo. And the wolves.
Yeah.
Wow. Everybody.
Yeah. I'd just be like, hope they're home.
Right?
Aww.
Even the cat. Oh, it's a good cat.
Yeah. I'm going to assume this is Boston.
With that much Irish cat.
Yeah.
Oh.
Aww. That's so cute.
Yeah.
Aww. That's super cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, dude, fucking... I really hope that allegedly there is a sequel that's in the works right now, or that they were trying to work on it or something, but I really hope that that's like a thing. As I'd love to see more of this, or like a TV series or something. That would be awesome. Like if they put this in Netflix, it might be pretty decent.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I don't know if there's a stinger, so we probably won't be recording for the whole thing.
No.
I forget if there was.
I don't.
But I don't think that there is.
Still, it's a good like ending montage.
Yeah, it's just oh god. This
Man,
was just freaking great.
They did such a good job with these babies.
No, they really did. Like they're all just freaking cute. And they all got weird troll hair.
Yep.
Just run with it. But yeah, I mean, I guess that's it's probably a good time to stop it.
Yeah.
I don't any other like closing thoughts about other. It looks like pancakes.
Just a good cat.
Any other closing stuff, really, or?
No, I mean, if you haven't seen, if this is your first time watching,
yeah, obviously we spoiled the whole thing.
Shut us off and watch it again, you bastard. What are you doing?
Seriously. But yeah, I mean, that's most of it. This movie's honestly, it's fantastic. If you can probably easily find it to rent. Like,
oh yeah,
I think I got it from the library initially, and
yeah,
we watched
right.
it. Yeah, I think I got it from the one that was close by me and everything. Like, it's so good.
Wall of babies.
So cute. But yeah, because like I got this at the library, and I should have seen this in theaters. I was a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Like to sleep on this one. But
I remember seeing the initial trailer, which was like Junior in the foreground talking, and then basically
Tulip in the background.
Yeah. I was like, okay, that's kind of funny.
Yeah, and I think it led me to believe it was a different movie.
Yeah,
you know?
Absolutely.
Yeah. And I'm guessing that it was probably just like maybe they didn't know the best way to market it.
Yeah.
Because then when you really see it, you're just like, no, this is awesome.
No,
like,
it's great.
Yeah.
And like, you don't want to, I think that's the problem, is you don't want to give away too much of this movie in the trailer, and that's like its own problem, right?
Because that can definitely happen with a lot of animated films too.
Oh yeah.
Because it's like, you know, with any movie, there's always, it seems like there's kind of the expectation that you're supposed to put like the funniest jokes or whatever into the trailer.
Yeah,
which is like, I don't know about that. Yeah, because then there's something else to look forward to later.
Yeah, I think that does a disservice.
Yeah.
You want good jokes that are going to let you know, like, basically the tenor of humor, but...
And just overall the tone and kind of what to expect and everything. And you can do it in a way that's not, like, putting everything out there.
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
like in, like, the trailer for Sing or something like that, you know?
Yeah.
Where they're just like, hey, this is the entire plot, so you know exactly what's going to happen going into it. And just, like, at the same time, like, I remember seeing that trailer because that was the teaser that they had. Then they put out the one that had them making the like the wolf suspension bridge and all that.
Sure.
So there was another one that happened with it, but I think that was just kind of like I didn't know what to expect with it entirely.
Yeah.
That part of it was played kind of jokingly, but I don't know. Long story short, we should have seen this when it was in theaters, and we're rewatching this now. Really highly recommended if you haven't seen it. It's especially it's fine for kids. Like there's there's nothing inappropriate that I can think of in terms of like language and stuff, or like
not at all.
Like,
well,
there's
like,
no sex jokes or anything like that.
No, and it's actually like you know,
God.
with the exception of like running into stuff and like slapstick, it's surprisingly non-violent.
Yeah, for the most part, it's like because pretty much all the humor comes from either like sight gags, you know, just like silly kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Or through the actual script itself.
Yeah.
And I think that it's like I couldn't think of anyone that this would like offend really.
No.
I mean, you might think the idea of storks carrying babies and stuff is archaic, but like it's whatever.
It ends up
it's
being
fine.
a lot of fun.
Yeah, I mean, and you get past it because like they show that they have to modernize, so of course they become Amazon. So, which is, I don't know. I think that a lot more of this works than doesn't work.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
but yeah, definitely check this out. And also, thank you so much for listening.
Yeah, thanks for listening.
If you do see this, please let us know what you think of it, because we're both online a
Yeah.
lot. So, let's do handles. Robin, where can they find you?
As always, you can find me at lobster_writer on Twitter, and then no_ on Instagram. Tracy, where do they find you?
Thank you, Robin. They can find me on Twitter via @TCTroush and Instagram also via @TCTroush. And then otherwise, you can also find our stuff on YouTube. Chances are, if you're hearing this, maybe you found it on YouTube. I don't know, but just look up Not Joanna Eggs and you'll find us there. And I mean, I just think this movie's fucking awesome, and I hope that more people see it. So production babies. But yeah, that's pretty much everything, and thank you guys so much for listening. Yeah. And hope that however the rest of your day goes well. So yeah.
We'll talk at you next time.
All right, take care. Bye.
Bye.
Hey guys, thanks again so much for listening. Our intro music is Don't Hold My Breath by Ben Briggs. The outro is Wet Dreams by Phonetic Hero. Both were found on ocremix.org. If you like the show, please subscribe, rate, and review us, or tell a friend to check us out. We're on iTunes, Stitcher, and anywhere else you get your podcast. Find the show website via notjoannaeggs.tumblr.com. Follow us on Twitter via @lobster_writer and @TCTroush. Not Joanna Eggs, because animation is for everybody.